And we're back here at Covenant High School for game 2 at the CIBL here. We have UConn versus Florida here. Florida's in black, UConn's in white. We just get our first bucket of the game. And Florida takes an early lead. UConn moving the ball well around the floor, getting everybody a touch. Strong take there. Oh, nice up and under move, and that is number 23, Kyle Frazier out of Weddington Middle School. Fundamentally sound move there, high intangible. We got number 2, Nolan Dunphy moving the rock. He gives it out to Gavin Peach. Peach from 3, and it's good. Count it from deep. He gives his team an early lead, and we got White pushing it. Looks like number 15, Alexander Margulis, dishes it out. They're swinging it. Shot off the mark from deep, and that'll be number 2, Dunphy with the rebound. He gets it up the floor. Nice outlet pass to number 35, and that is Jalen Toy Ellis with a bucket. Strong finish, finishing through contact. Number 23 will be bringing it up the court, Kyle Frazier for Team UConn. He swings it. Swings it number 15, Alex Margulis. Number 2, Nicholas Levy. Oh, and the defense is all over him. Ellis all over him. Oh, strong take, trying to finish through contact. Number 23, Frazier just off the mark. Strong rebound, nice behind the back move from Evan Smith. He's bringing it back out, looks to reset. Oh, great defense there. Nice turnover forced by UConn. They're pushing the pace. Oh, great pass. Great pass, and the finish there by Kendall Moses out of Community Middle School. We've got Noah Dunphy bringing it up the court. Will and Dylan, he's looking to set it up for his team. Oh, great defense being played by number 15, Andrew Ryder. Looks like it'll be white ball here. We'll get some subs in. Looks like we'll have number 3 entering the game, Harrison Branham. Coach Andre trying to get his guys in position, manned up. Number 15, Margulis out there, Will Dillon, and gets it out to number 5. UConn showing some good ball movement here. A nice swing pass. Shot just off the mark. Florida comes up with the rebound. Number 30, Evan Smith. A great find and great finish, and the bucket will come from number 15, Andrew Ryder. His first bucket of the game, and the Team Florida will extend this lead. Number 2, Nicholas Levy kicks it out. Oh, nice find. UConn moving the basketball. Everybody getting a touch. Everybody getting a touch. Number 5, Justin Miles swings it out. Miles from deep. Oh, and his shot will be off the mark. It will be Florida ball here. Looks like we'll get some subs in the game. Caleb Thomas will come in, as well as Jack Turner for UConn. They're getting their first burn of the game. Number 10 will come in for Team Florida, and that will be Gavin Peach after a quick breather. And Jalen Toy Ellis will get a break. 7th grader out of South Charlotte Middle School. Smith brings it up, and he's directing traffic. He kicks it out to his lead guard, Dunphy. Dunphy with the floater just off the mark. Good defense there. And UConn pushing it, really pushing the pace here. It's number 23, Kyle Frazier, taking it all the way. Shot off the mark. Great defense there by Evan Smith. And we're back in action. Number 3, Harrison Branham finds Dunphy on the kick. Dunphy finds Smith. Smith kicks it out. They find number 10, Peach, from deep at the key, and it's good from the top of the key. His team leads 12-4. UConn coming right back at him. That's number 30, Jack Turner, dishing it. He kicks it out to number 1, Caleb Thomas. Thomas looking for a man. He gets a nice screen from number 23, Clayton Gaylor. Gaylor kicks it out from deep, shot off the mark. Nice rebound there from number 15, and that is Andrew Ryder. Some nice ball movement here from Team Florida. Everybody here getting a touch, and that's Nolan Dunphy at the top of the key. Gets it out to number 15, Andrew Ryder. Some nice pressure being put on the ball handler there by Caleb Thomas. Oh my goodness, he pulls up from deep and the shot is off the mark by Dunphy. Some great full court pressure being played there by Harrison Branham. Almost forced a turnover, and he does. Forces a costly turnover with some on-ball pressure, and that's Caleb Thomas. Just goes over and back. Oh, excuse me, that was not Caleb Thomas. It's Nicholas Levy over and back. And it'll be Team Florida ball. Number 30, Evan Smith, Willen and Dillon. A strong move, and he gets fouled on the floor. It'll remain black ball down here. It'll be number 2, Nolan Dunphy on the inbound. We'll see if they can get some motion going here. Get a stack, get a quick bucket. Oh, nice pass out to Branham. He swings it out to Smith. Smith gives it out to Peach. Peach swings it back to Smith. Smith from deep, and it's off the mark, off the front of the rim. Nice rebound there by Frazier. He brings it back out. Frazier gets it back. Oh, nice turnaround fader, but it's just off the mark from Turner. And we got Florida coming in. Smith, nobody stopping ball. He swings it out. Oh, and the deep ball is good from number 10, Peach, and he is not shy pulling the trigger out there. His team leads early, 15-4. And we got number 30, Willen Dillon, a little bit out there, and that is Jack Turner. It'll stay white ball down here on the home end. And number 35, Jalen Toy Ellis checks back into the game. Team UConn will inbound the basketball. Great pressure there being put on the ball by Evan Smith. Number 23 calling for it, and he gets it. Nice spin move. He dishes it out. And that is number 30, Jack Turner, for 3. Team Florida coming back, looking to get some motion going, some penetration action. Another strong take by Ellis, and that's his second bucket of the game. We got UConn pushing the pace. Josh Williams getting his first touch of the game. He's a quick, speedy guard. Nice handle. He gets it out to Caleb Thomas from deep. Shots off the mark, but number 15, Margulis, corrals it. Gets it back out to number 3, Josh Williamson. He pulls up, shot off the mark. Smith will get the rebound, looks to go full court pass, and he finds Levy. Levy finishes with the right over 2. And that'll be another bucket. We got Team Florida leading 19-7 here with 11:50 left. Oh, nice take, double clutch. Able to finish over the defense, and that's Jack Turner there. From deep, and that is Peach off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll have some subs coming in for UConn. It'll be number 2, Nicholas Levy, and number 5, Justin Miles. Coming in for Florida, it will be number 30, Evan Smith. And Turner almost loses at the top of the key. Oh, nice poke away and the save from Ellis. And that'll be Dunphy that corrals it. He's directing traffic like a true floor general. Nice screen. Smith, the give and go there. Shot just off the mark. Number 10, Peach tries to crash in. Just missed it. Oh, nice entry pass. Nice entry pass, and they get it down to number 35, Kendall Moses. Shot just off the mark. Florida pushing the pace. Gets it out to Toy Ellis. Oh, nice block, and it's sent back, but he gets it right back, and he's coming back strong again. This time he'll finish with style. Gives him a little pat on the chest, says, let's go. Oh, nice crossover and take, and that's number 30, Jack Turner out of AG Middle. Nice finish. Takes his man off the dribble, and it'll be number 2, Nicholas Levy bringing it up. He gets it out to Alexander Margulis, who pulls up for 2. Shot breaks off the mark, and that'll be 35, Kendall Moses, that corrals it, but he'll be called for a travel. Another costly turnover, and number 30, Evan Smith, and number 3, Harrison Branham will check back into the game. Looks like Gavin Peach will get a break for Team Florida. They will get the inbound, and it will be inbounded into Evan Smith. We'll see if they can get something going, maybe extend this lead a little bit. They currently lead 21-11. That's Ellis from deep, and it's good. Count it. And we have UConn coming right back at him. Turner. Nice screen there from number 35, Kendall Moses. Turner pulls up from 2, and it's good. Count it. 24-13. White team trails by 11. It's number 30 is coming back fast at Evan Smith. Almost had the and 1 there just off the mark. He earns 2 from the charity stripe. Some action-packed, fast-paced basketball we've seen so far here. Game number 2 here live from Matthews, North Carolina on the beautiful campus of Covenant Day School. Smith knocks down the first. Be 25-13. And the second one's good as well. We have a 13-point game here. Looks like Turner will try to get something going here for UConn. UConn could use a bucket right about now. Moving the ball nice around the perimeter. Number 3 brings it back out. Josh Williamson. Oh, great defense. Great team defense there by Florida. Gets it out to Smith. Smith dishes back out to Ellis. Ellis with a nice spin. Oh, shot just off the mark, but he earns a trip to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. His team up 26-13. Looks like we'll have a sub coming in the game. It'll be number 2, Nolan Dunphy, entering the game at the next dead ball. Free throw off the mark, and Dunphy will come in the game. Who will give his fellow teammate Andrew Ryder a breath. And we've got Toy Ellis at the free throw line, shooting 2 of the second. And he nails the second one. Looks like we'll have a hefty new look here for Team UConn. We got number 1, Caleb Thomas. Number 23, Kyle Frazier coming back in. As well as number 15, Margulis coming in. And I tell you, Frazier did not get much of a blow. They get it down low to Turner. Turner with his back to the basket. He kicks it back out to Moses. Moses loses it, tries to hold his balance, but he loses it, and he is called for a travel. Great team defense being played here by Florida. All 5 guys truly locked in, and they're making this team UConn work for every bucket. We got number 2, Nolan Dunphy. Will Dillon looks like he wanted to pull up off the screen, but he'll pass out of the shot. Smith penetrates, 2-on-1, almost finishes through contact, but he gets it back. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Nice pass, but the bucket will be called off for a travel. Number 30, Evan Smith, didn't quite dribble. And look, he looks surprised by the call, but it looks like a solid call from the ref. It'll be Jack Turner bringing it up for UConn. He finds number 23, Kyle Frazier. Frazier with the spin, gets his man up. Nice up and under, but he just couldn't finish it. Corrals is on rebound, goes up again, can't quite finish. And it'll be number 35, Kendall Moses, who draws the foul and a trip to the line. And he definitely earned those 2 free throws after getting whacked going up on that last play. He will shoot 2. We'll see if he can knock down the first one. They can trim this lead. First one's off the mark. UConn trails 27-13 as Team Florida will get number 10, Gavin Peach, the young gunner, back in the game. He's been shooting the ball from deep pretty well. From I think he's about 2 for 4 now from deep. Shooting it with confidence, and he definitely seems to have the green light. Free throw off the mark, and Ellis will bring it up. He's had a solid game as well. Nice behind the back, pull up. Oh, great block there by Kyle Frazier using the long frame to just bother that shot and swallow it up. Ooh, saucy spin move there by Jack Turner. Dishes it out to Frazier. Frazier with a nice pump fake. He finds Kendall Moses. Moses finishes over the D. And it'll be number 2, Nicholas Levy, bringing it up the court for the black team. He's looking to get some dribble penetration. Nice spin move. Pulls up after creating a little bit of space. Shot off the mark, and it'll be Turner bringing it up the court for Team UConn. They're looking to cut into this lead some more. solid double team, but he dribbles out of it. And we got the big man, number 35, Moses, calling for it. He wants it. He's hot. Shot off the mark, and we get a rebound from Toy. Nice full court pass. Another outlet pass, but it's just a little late. Oh, nice poke away there, and that's number 10, Gavin Peach. Doing it on both ends, showing the range on offense, and also, showing the quick hands, trying to force turnover on D, as we'll get number 15, Andrew Ryder, coming to bring some minutes off the pond. Number 1, Caleb Thomas, looking to set it up. A little shuffle there. He's looking. Getting his men in motion. He's looking. He's surveying the scene. Nice entry pass there, and that'll be, once again, number 35, Kendall Moses. And we have a 10-point game here. We've got a 10-point game. That is Evan Smith, number 30, with the turnover. It's corralled. They've got some full court pressure. Smith showing some full court pressure, but Jack Turner breaks the pressure, finds his man from deep, shots off the mark. But Turner's able to corral the miss. Nice find. Shots just off the mark. And this UConn team's really battling. Big rebound there for Mr. Evan Smith. Takes it all the way. Finishes through contact. Strong finish there. And he extends his lead back to 12. We have Caleb Thomas bringing it up the court. And UConn could sure use a basket here. Nice screen there by Mr. Kyle Frazier. He kicks it out to Jack Turner. Turner from deep. Right off the mark, but that's big number 35, Kendall Moses, with the putback and the finish. And we'll have a timeout for Team UConn's. Coach Andy looks like he's trying to figure out a game plan to this high-powered offense. And number 30, Evan Smith, seems a little frustrated. They're just not able to keep Kendall Moses off the boards. He's come in and he's really working. Cut the lead down to single digits. It's 29-21 here with about 2:20 left. Both teams talking a little strategy. Coach Andre facing off against Coach Danny here. Some high-packed action here. And we would like to thank all our viewers for joining us here on the Netcast Sports Network. Marcus Shockley, one of the hardest men working in sports, one of the strongest going. We're down here for some top middle school action at Covenant Day, Matthews, North Carolina. Let's get back to it. Strong take and kick. He doesn't want the shot. Nice pump fake. Draws the foul, and it looks like Mr. Evan Smith will earn a trip to the line. Hard-earned trip there, and we'll see if he can convert on 2 free throws here. 29-21, chance to extend this lead back to double digits. Both teams staying aggressive, really attacking the paint. It's like we'll have a substitution coming in now. That'll be number 3, Harrison Branham, coming in for number 15, Andrew Ryder. Ryder providing some solid minutes off the bench, really hustling. He's not afraid to do the dirty work out there. It's number 30. Will line it up. Evan Smith is off the mark on the second one, and he misses both. Oh, great pass. Great find. Oh, the shot is off the mark for number 15, Andrew Ryder. Number 15, Margulis in white. He went down hard, and we'll have a stoppage in play. They'll make sure he's okay. We're hoping everything's all right here. He's got the coaches and the training staff coming to check on him. And we're just going to stand by momentarily. Some great action being played here so far. Game number 2, we'll have 2 more games coming up. And, Marcus, what have you been seeing out there so far, man?
Well, it's been a little bit hard. I know I'm jumping on the broadcast late here. I've been trying to man the broadcast over there. I know we've got an injured player. A lot of these guys, as you guys said in the first broadcast, they look like high school guys.
Yes, sir.
Some of these guys already have the length and the shot stroke where you're already excited for what you're going to see when you start scouting those guys here around the Charlotte area.
Oh, agreed. A lot of talent around here, and it's just a great opportunity to get the jump on it early.
So, we just got a stoppage in play. Like you said, we got a player down over there. They're still talking to him. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like he came down and landed on his head. Now, he he's not out cold or anything. I don't
He's
want to.
conscious,
Yeah,
responsive.
he's talking, and it looks like he's going to stand up. So that's
what you want to see.
That's what you want to see. So anyway,
Great sportsmanship being shown here. Everybody clapping it up, and we're just happy to see him back up and walking on his own power. And that's number 15, Alexander Margulis. Looks to be okay, just a little shaken up, and looks like we'll be getting back to action here shortly. And we've got a very action-packed.
It was kind of tough after that first game. It was so tight, back and forth. A guy running our camera here, Marcus McGovern, here in the second game was coaching hard to try to pull his team back in.
Came down to the last possession.
Yeah. So it looks like we're getting ready to start up again. We'll step aside. Leave it back over to you.
And we're back. Let's get this action. We'll thank Marcus for stepping in with me on the broadcast for a brief minute, giving his take on things. And we still have Florida in black here, leading 29-21 here. We're under a minute left in the first half of action in game number 2 here from the beautiful campus of Covenant Day High School. We want to thank everybody that's joining us right now across the pond, far and wide, out there across the United States, across the hoop state as well. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in on some high action-packed middle school action. Getting to see some stars from the future, man. A lot of these guys will go on and play high school basketball. Some of them will go on and play college. So before the secret gets out, hop on the bandwagon. I am Brandon Blakeney here on the P's and Q's. Follow me for the latest in sports at @B_Blakeney_sports. That's BBLAKNEY, B Blakeney Sports. Follow me on the newest wave of all things sports. And the first free throw will be off the mark for number 5, Justin Miles. His first shot of the game. Miles out of Charlotte Christian, a proud program. And their high school team should be very, very talented this year. Good group of guys. They should be good. And he's good on the second when we're down to a 7-point game here. Looks like number 10, Gavin Peach. He dishes it out to number 30, Evan Smith. And he is called for the travel. We have a running clock here, so every second does count, as Coach Marcus is reminding them from the sideline. Every second counts. We have an inbound, and we'll have number 1, Caleb Thomas, pushing the pace. His team is down 7. They need to get something going here. 30 seconds left in the first half. Nice crossover. Takes Peach to the basket. Great defense there by Peach, and he's pushing the pace. He has a man. He dishes it. Gives it up. Number 35 with the and one. Count it. And that'll be number 35, Jalen Toy Ellis, with the grown man move. And he has a chance to put his team up by 10 points here, 31-22. He'll shoot 1 at the line. And Ellis has been strong. Nice frame for a middle school kid, stocky. And he does well to just absorb the contact, finish through. He's off on the mark, and 35, Kendall Moses comes up with the rebound. 10 seconds left here for Team UConn. They'll look to push. That'll be number 23 with the rock, Kyle Frazier. He kicks it out. We have 2 players collide. It's off the mark. 1 second left, and that'll be a heave that is off the mark for number 30, Evan Smith. Great first half of action here from Covenant Day High School. We have Team Florida in black, the away team, leading 31-22 against Team UConn. We'll have second half action coming up here shortly at Covenant Day High School. We want to thank you for tuning in on Netcast Sports, and stay tuned.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. Hey, if that's the worst thing that happens to us, we're going to have a good day. No problem at all. Yeah. Exactly, right?
Got a quality lead down here, man.
I appreciate it, man.
It's been like middle school. They run the pick and roll, moving the ball. You don't see that.
The best players I ever found that nobody heard of.
I'll definitely do a write-up for you guys, too, and let you
I
check it
appreciate
out.
it, man. This kid right here, Evan.
Yeah, he's tough.
Fun fact about him. Go away, Evan. We're talking about you.
You shook that off.
He's 12.
That's crazy.
You guys
Five.
look like they're high school kids.
Yeah, a lot of. What? Danny was telling me one of the kids in the last game was like a top baseball kid or something.
Yeah, the biggest kid out there, real long,
Yeah.
handsome looking kid.
What was his name?
Calvert Clark.
Yeah.
He's already on USA Baseball.
Wow.
Whatever age level he is. He's a big time baseball recruit. Pitcher. What? Oh yeah, I know. Too bad we couldn't.
Hey, welcome back to some second half action here. We're on the beautiful campus of Covenant Day for some action at the CIBL League, one of the top exposure leagues for middle school and high school prospects around the Charlotte area. I'm Brandon Blakeney, joined by my guy
Marcus McGovern.
and we are here for the second half. Marcus runs this league. He runs the camera, does some play-by-play, so he's a guy of many talents.
Multitasking here today, running the camera and doing the color. Okay.
And we're back here as we got Team Florida in black leading the way here, 31-22. And that's Nicholas Levy pulling up from deep, and he wastes no time getting his team on the board in this second half. They lead 34-22, and we got number 30 moving the rock now for Team UConn. That is Jack Turner. He had a solid first half himself. Number 3, and that is Harrison Branham, wheeling and dealing. Nice find and nice layup there. And that is number 23, Kyle Frazier.
Boy, it really shows you the good stuff that happens when you get downhill and attack that basket. Good things happening for both teams when they drive. And Nolan Dunphy, goodness gracious, he's starting out hot.
Deep, too. He's feeling it out there, Coach. He's feeling it. And that's Frazier on the penetration. He gets it out to number 30, Jack Turner. Turner looking for some cutters here, maybe a screen, get some action going. Oh, strong take, and the finish from number 30. Oh, excuse me, number 23, Kyle Frazier.
Back-to-back driving baskets for Frazier. He's putting his head down and getting to the rim until they stop him.
Strong finish. Oh, my goodness.
Little heat check there from Dunphy.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, you can't be mad at it. When you're feeling it, you got to let that thing fly.
There you go.
That's number 30, Jack Turner, trying to get a little motion going. Gets it back out to Williams. Williams swings it to Caleb Thomas. Thomas with the floater comes up short. That'll be number 30, Evan Smith on the rebound. He's pushing it. He's got numbers. Takes it right to the teeth of the defense. Off the mark, but they'll come back up with Toy Ellis. Ellis finds Peach for 3. It's off the mark. Smith comes up with the rebound. He gets it out to number 30, Evan Smith. Oh, excuse me.
Nolan Dunphy.
Nolan Dunphy. Dunphy's off the mark. He's been hot this half. And that's number 30, Jack Turner with the dish. Nice look there. Nice idea. Pass might have just been a little late.
Yeah, good things are happening for White when they get downhill. They're creating scoring opportunities and drawing defenders in. And just got to get your hands on the ball and finish the play a little bit better. But good things are happening for him.
And he wasted
a little bit of a bank there. Bank's open until 5 on Saturday.
Yeah, apparently. And no matter the side door or the front door,
there
coming either way. It's Evan Smith with a nice crossover. Hezzy. Pull up off the mark.
See if White can get some ball continuity, some movement going here and make something happen, cutting in this lead a little bit.
A great steal by Smith, and it'll be 30 on 30.
Boy, it's going to be tough with Evan Smith in the open court to cut into that lead. He's been a grown man out here today.
He has. He's using that length, nice frame, just to wreak havoc on both ends of the floor. That's number 3, Josh Williams looking to penetrate. Gets the shot off the mark, gets his own rebound. He's down there with the trees.
Oh, what a wraparound pass. Nice
great
job.
Great pass, and the finish there by number 23.
What a find and finish.
Frazier rewarding his teammate with the nice finish.
We're seeing two different styles here in the second half. Florida kind of bombing from outside, getting some points up quick, and and UConn going in there doing the dirty work inside. I like UConn's style. They cut into this lead with that dirty work inside, getting their head down, getting to the rim.
Definitely did. They I like the way that seeing what they're doing, moving the ball. Everybody's getting a touch, very unselfish. Looks like we'll get some subs coming into the game, and we'll see if they can keep this intensity up. They've cut the lead to 7.
Interesting strategy. UConn's playing with 4 players right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to cut into the lead with 4 players, but we'll see. We'll see.
Bold strategy.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for them. That's some confident coaching ability right there.
Hey, he's a strong believer in his squad over there.
When you start getting a certain amount of gray hair in there, those things tend to happen more often than not.
And we're back to action. Nice find there. Shot just off the mark. UConn almost able to corral it. And they're not afraid to get dirty for a great pass.
Big Kendall Moses inside.
Moses gets his finish. Oh, it's just off the mark. He's battling down there. Great rebound by Evan Smith. We haven't said that name enough. Great find.
There's Evan Smith in transition.
He finds number 15, Andrew Ryder, for the easy buck. And UConn coming right back at him, forcing the tempo. Costly turnover there. They still trail by 10 as the guests will take over possession. It'll be number 2, number 2, Dunphy on the inbound. Shot off the mark. Good rebound there from number 23. That's Jack Turner. Kyle Frazier. Turner, number 30. Great rebound there by Smith. And he's pushing it in transition. He's got guys ahead. Oh, another find. Shot just off the mark. Great pass there. Strong rebound by number 23, Kyle Frazier.
Boy, guys doing a really good job of penetrating and finding open teammates. They're getting downhill and drawing defenders in, and there always is someone outside open for a jump shot. They're just not falling right now.
Yeah, very unselfish. And as a coach, you can't be mad as long as these guys are working to get clean, open looks.
Yeah, as long as they're moving the ball, that's all you can really ask for as a coach.
Smith keeps the ball alive. And Toy Ellis tries to reward him with the dish.
Wow, there's some ball movement right there.
Ellis for
deep. That's some beautiful ball movement right there. Went from side to side, got a wide open look, and he makes him pay.
Works every time, and that'll extend this lead a little bit more. It'll be 44-31, 18-40 mark here in the second half. Big man Moses with the nice finesse hook, and his shot's just off the mark.
White's got some size mismatches on the court. Let's see if they can take advantage of that here in the second half. So far, they haven't been able to, but they're looking at it.
Strong take. We got my man Gavin Peach on the sidelines cheering his boys on. That's good sportsmanship, keeping the energy up. Deep 3 off the mark. Smith with the rebound. He's pushing it. He's got one man to beat. Oh, great defense there by Frazier.
Wow.
Nothing you can do about that one. Just better offense.
What a finish.
We're going to get Peach, and we're going to get back in the game.
Leslie Owens.
Leslie Owens got 2 number 30s on the black squad.
Let's see if he can go 2 for 2.
He wanted that one.
He'd like to have that one back. You don't get a better look than that one.
And you don't want to leave him open. Defense got off easy on that one.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Tough foul earned there by Mr. Frazier. And I really like the play of Kyle Frazier and Kendall Moses. Also, Jack Turner, that front line for Team UConn's battling hard. They're playing good with the back to the basket. They just got to work a little bit more on getting back in transition and try to stop some of these fast break points.
Yeah, they got big guards that are getting downhill. I know I'm saying downhill a lot, but it's because it's happening. If these big guards can start taking advantage of their size inside, I'd look for UConn to cut into this lead here in the second half.
Agreed, Marcus, agreed. It'll be very interesting to monitor.
Let's see if they can find a way to stop the baddest man on the court right now, Evan Smith. He has been a nightmare to stop today, doing it from multiple levels on the floor.
Evan Smith, he's an animal out there. And Marcus, I was down for the Phenoms Junior 150 camp. 150 of the best middle schooler players around the state as well as, around the region. And man, I'm seeing some of these guys. I'm wondering with their invitations got lost. I'm not sure what happened, man. I'm impressed to say the least so far.
There's some talent coming out of the woodwork out of Charlotte these days, especially at the middle school level. We got some kids in here that look like they might be able to contribute to some JV and varsity teams at their current state.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shot just off the mark. Little frustration there by number 2, Dunphy. Got to get back on D. Nice kick there by Turner. Nice swing. Caleb Thomas from deep. Shots off the mark. Oh, Peach coming back in. Finds his man at the other end. Evan Smith able to clean it up. And one. Counted. And he's going to work for 3 the old-fashioned way. And that's just also a great play by Gavin Peach to get that rebound, move the ball, get it in transition. Nice outlet pass.
It's so nice to have a player that when he gets it, the first thing he looks to do is get it up the floor quickly with the pass. So many players just try to dribble through traffic. The pass is always going to be the player in transition.
Very true. And, we're seeing some of these guards even transition to the NBA. You got guys like Tyler Eulis, Lonzo Ball, true pass-first point guards that are still getting plenty of recognition for being good at the position. That'll be another foul on Mr. Smith, Evan Smith, out of J. Robinson Middle. And I'll tell you, he is going to be a good player at the next level.
He is. I'll be excited to track his career and see where he ends up in high school and beyond that. That's a name to remember, Evan Smith.
For sure. Oh, nice over-the-shoulder floater. Just a finesse move by Turner out of AG Middle, one of the better middle school programs I was being told, talking to Coach Danny earlier. AG Middle's building quite a powerhouse word on the street. Nice
yeah, they are. AG's been good for quite a while now, and they continue to have just good talent over there. I don't know. There's something in the water over there at AG. They got quite a few players year in, year out.
Evan Smith with the rebound after the nice finish on the other end. He's got men ahead. Oh, nice crossover. Spin and finish with the offhand. Are you serious?
I'm wondering if somebody's going to step up and stop him, because so far nobody's done it today.
I don't know if anybody's up for the challenge, man. It's tough. Oh, deep 3. Shot off the mark. Moses and Owens tumble to the ground. Peach on the break. And he finishes. Easy finish. Nice pass. And this one has gotten a little out of hand. We'll see if they can stop the bleeding here. UConn needs a bucket desperately, as in yesterday.
They were only down 8 with just starting the second half, but Florida has gone on quite a run to open it up here.
And we can see how quick this Florida team can strike. All this firepower. They have long, athletic players that really run the floor well. And they're back on the break again. Evan Smith has a man ahead, but he decides to look him off.
To UConn's credit, they're missing a few players that, if they were here, this game would be quite a bit closer if they had their full squad here.
And we got, the great pass there. Great look there from number 30, Jack Turner. He's done a good job seeing over the defense, and it hasn't been a lack of effort or fundamentals. It seems like something's on the basket right now. They can't get a shot to fall.
Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you come in the gym and there's just a lid on the basket and you can't even buy one.
Yes, sir. Moses showing some versatility, going east to west, and that'll be another turnover. Looks like we'll have number 15 coming in and number 35, Andrew Ryder and Ellis. And for the white team, it looks like we had Caleb Thomas checking back in, as well as Josh Williams, and Mr. Evan Smith, will get a break here. And we got number 2, Nolan Dunphy bringing it up. Shot off the mark. Peach with the rebound and the finish.
What a scoop.
And he's doing well, showing both hands, showing he can finish with either hand. I like that. I like the placement, the finesse.
That play made possible by Nolan. He's obviously not the biggest player on the floor, but that doesn't stop him from getting into the teeth of that defense and penetrating. And a lot of times missed shots create scoring opportunities for teammates.
Yeah, that is very true. Just staying active, keeping a nose around the basket. Speaking of staying active, that's Kyle Frazier with another bucket. And he has been one of the bright spots here for Team UConn so far in this one. Oh, the entry pass, little high. It was a little high for Owens, and it'll be a turnover. We got Jack Turner bringing the ball up. We'll see if they can get consecutive buckets here on this trip down. Oh, he fakes with the give and go. Nice up and under move just off the mark, and his man 23, Kyle Frazier, cleaned it up. Shots just off the mark, though. Couldn't quite convert it.
Going back to the point you were making earlier about a lid beat on the rim, that's 3 shots right at the rim that UConn hasn't been able to convert, and that's just been the kind of day it's been for them. Just
yes, sir.
Shots at the basket that aren't going down.
There's an air ball by Leslie Owens. He's going to want that one back. And, yeah, I agree completely, Coach. It's just, I mean, they're getting good looks, good quality looks. It's just not falling for them at the moment. We got number 3, Josh Williams. He dumps it off to number 23, and it is good from Frazier.
I think we found their problem. They're a little bit too close to the basket. Kyle Frazier stepping out there and hitting a nice stroke. They got to step away from the basket a little bit and see if we can get something going from deep.
That might be the key to the recipe. That's number 30, Owens on the wing looking to back down. A little air pass there, and it'll be a turnover. Showing a little frustration there. Yeah. Peach looks at him and says, my bad. I should have kept running on that one. And we got some full court pressure here being played by Dunphy. He's going to put the pressure on Mr. Josh Williams, excuse me. And we got Kyle Frazier looking to create. Nice entry pass there. Williams takes it. Nice floater. And Williams giving some solid minutes off the bench, coming to maybe wake this team up.
Yeah.
Still a lot of basketball to be played here.
Still a lot. Florida can't quite go to sleep yet. They haven't put them away just yet. I've seen bigger comebacks happen, and I wouldn't be surprised if UConn just doesn't roll over and die, but cut into this lead. And there's another missed basket right at the rim.
Great pass, great spacing, just couldn't finish. Oh, nice Euro. And the finish with style just right off the glass. And that's number 30, Leslie Owens. Got the vintage Amari Stoudemire goggles going on out there.
Making a fashion statement out here, trying to bring back some retro gear.
Yeah, man. And Team UConn doing a good job moving it around the wing. Everybody getting a touch. Frazier looking to penetrate. Owens with some great defense. And Team Florida comes up with it. They've got numbers ahead. We got number 2, Nolan Dunphy, wheeling and dealing a little bit, running the show. Pulls up from 3, and it's off the mark. But Toy Ellis will come up with the rebound. Oh, great block. Great block.
When you've got a 20-point lead, you can pull shots like that, and you might not get taken out. So,
oh, my goodness. Great crossover.
Good for the heat check. Going to work inside still. Still not getting anything to convert. Kendall Moses a little frustrated there with the call. He might have a case. Nice
trap there, and Peach will bring it up the court. Nice penetration. He takes it strong. Oh, great strip. Great strip there by Caleb Thomas. Quick hands, and I love the effort. These guys are not giving up. So we get number 30, Evan Smith, back into the game. And they might have missed a small window to close some of that lead as Frazier hits the bench, and Mr. Do-It-Everything, Evan Smith, comes back into the game.
Yeah, that window to cut into that lead, like you said, is shrinking by the second while he's on the court.
Shot just rattles in and out. Great rebound there by Toy Ellis for the putback. And you got to box out there. Somebody's got to put a body on this kid, or it's going to be a long afternoon, Marcus.
One black jersey amongst 3 white jerseys comes down with it and still allow him to score. That can't happen if UConn wants to come into this lead.
And that just comes down to who wants it more.
It does.
Shot off the mark for number 5, wrong team, Justin Miles out of Charlotte Christian. Strong finish there.
Leslie Owens showing a little bit of versatility and some light footwork coming in through the lane a couple times with some nice moves to the basket.
Definitely. He might have even took a shot on the head right there as big man Kendall Moses finishes.
We got Kendall Moses and Leslie Owens with some fancy footwork. They're going to be on Dancing with the Stars later tonight. You can catch them on 8 p.m.
Great take. And that'll be number 3, Harrison Branham, that draws the foul. He'll earn a tough trip to the line. And Team Florida is up 21 right now with 7:35 left here in the second half. We're on the beautiful campus of Covenant Day. Some top-class middle school hoops action. The CIBL League.
Going back to the point about Kendall and Leslie, it seems that in today's generation, with kids getting bigger, taller, longer, the earlier they are, they're developing guard skills at a young age. And you're seeing that on showcase here with Leslie and Kendall, 2 big guys that can step out and take someone off the paint, off the dribble and get to the paint, not just with their back to the basket.
Oh, I agree, and I think that's just speaks to the evolution of the game. We're finding 5 players that can shoot, dribble, and pass no matter what the position. It's a deep 3 there by Jack Turner out of AG Middle. We got 30 on 30. Smith on Turner. Something's got to give.
Let's see if Turner can step up to the challenge and stop Evan.
Oh, nice hezzy. Great pass.
What a no-look pass.
The dish.
And what a strong finish inside by Leslie. That was an incredible no-look pass.
It was.
He just dumped it right off for an easy basket.
And Owens just finishes but through the contact. Nice give and go there. That'll be Frazier.
Frazier finishing through some contact of his own. Refs letting him play.
They
Let's
are.
see if players can take advantage of that physical play style.
And I have to say the refs have been very consistent in both games so far. Great entry pass. Nice swing, and that'll be Toy Ellis. Oh, he doesn't miss that one often. Defense got lucky there. So you got number 30, Jack Turner, looking to pull up from deep. Shots off the mark. And number 3, number 3, Harrison Branham corrals it. Evan Smith. Oh, the no-look pass. He might have even got the cameraman on that one.
Evan showing in the first half and in the second half that he can score. Now Evan looking to get his teammates involved, and he's had 2 really, really nice dishes.
He has.
It's so nice to play with someone that looks to pass and get their teammates involved.
And Frazier, a la James Harden, a la Manu Ginobili with the smooth Euro step on the other end, not to be outdone. Great spacing here. It looks like, Team UConn looking to speed up the pace here. Just a smooth up and under. And Evan Smith is just such a smooth operator out there on the floor.
He is, and for all those of you watching, you think, well, that kid's got to be in 8th grade, and he is, but he's the age of a 6th grader. He's 12 years old, and the skill set that he possesses at 12 years old is just something I've never seen before.
It's remarkable, very well coached, and you can tell that he actually enjoys the game, and he looks like he's putting some serious practice time into the gym.
He has. He's at J. Robinson Middle School, and as a 7th grader, he made his middle school team. But he wasn't nearly as big or as long as he is now. He was pretty skilled, but he's really grown up in height and length, and his physical attributes are really starting to come through. He had the game, but now he's got the physicalness to match.
When you can really match that the physical tools with skill that's already established, you get one heck of a player.
You really do, and you're seeing that in Evan Smith here. So we got about 4.5 minutes left here in the second half. Let's see if UConn can dig into this lead at all, if they're just going to roll over and call it quits.
And we will see. They have been a feisty bunch. I'll tell you one guy that's not going to roll over and call it quits, and that is Mr. Kyle Frazier.
That's true.
Nice assist there from Frazier. Clean bucket, and they will need some more of that if they want to cut into this one. It looks like that was number 30, Jack Turner, on the bucket. Peach over here. Gets it back out to Smith.
Looks like
Smith has a man he's calling for.
Going a little bit of 4-corner action here, trying to slow down the pace a little bit, turn that clock into their friend.
Salute to the late Dean Smith as Peach with the nice right-handed floater there over the defense.
Boy,
they're looking to push. And one! And that will be number 35, Kendall Moses, with the up and under finish. Just nice finesse finger roll off the glass. And he will shoot one at the line here with 3:25 left, 71-53. And like you said, it looks like they're going to fight to the end, Marcus.
That's a killer, though, when you're on defense and you allowed that offense to take off 30, 45 seconds and then just give up an easy basket like that. That's so demoralizing. They got to dig in and communicate better on defense here.
Definitely got to make something happen.
See if they can communicate better here and get a stop.
We got number 2, Noah Dunphy, at the top of the key.
Well, there's some defensive pressure there. There's some defensive pressure on the ball.
Pressure there by Caleb Thomas. And they've got to speed this game up, force some turnovers, as Thomas will pick up the foul there. Smith's got that look on his face like, this guy can't guard me. Smith staying active with the blow by, goes up and over. Might have got fouled there, but we're going to keep it playing. Smith just been giving the defense fits all afternoon. Shot off the mark there by number 30, Jack Turner. Smith in transition. He has a man. He keeps it. 3-on-1. Stops. Takes a bump and finishes.
Might have got away with the drag of that pivot foot there, but he also has a case that he might have got fouled too.
Very true. Very true. Smith looking like he's trying to get it done on the defensive end. Floater off the mark there from number 3, Josh Williams. and Team Florida comes up with a rebound. Peach comes up with it. He has a man in the corner. They dish it. Nice ball fake there by number 2, Nolan Dunphy. Just freezes the defense with the nice head fake. He really sold it. We got number 35, Jalen Toy Ellis, dribbling around 1 minute 38 seconds here, and it looks like Team Florida has this one well in hand, as number 23, Kyle Frazier, will be called on the foul there. The reach on Evan Smith. We got number 30, Leslie Owens, and number 15, Andrew Ryder coming in. Evan Smith will head to the bench, as will number 35, Jalen Toy Ellis. 2 stud performers today, and they definitely have earned their break this afternoon.
Yeah, they have. That last couple possessions, Caleb Thomas really got into Evan Smith there, and it really turned Evan's energy up, and he made him pay back-to-back on baskets like that. You got to be careful with guys like that.
Poking the beer.
Yeah, when you start pressuring them, they might turn that energy up, and you ignite that fire in them.
Very true, man. That has got Evan Smith that doesn't need any extra motivation. Strong finish there from number 23, Kyle Frazier. Frazier has played a very good game on both ends.
He has. He's a big guard that can play pretty much 1 through 5. He can go inside out. He can shoot it. He can score it inside, as you just saw there. And Kyle Frazier, pretty talented kid out of Weddington Middle School. Florida running the clock out here. Game in hand, 20 seconds left, and just playing keep away at this point. Commendable to UConn, though. They didn't give up. They didn't roll over and die. They kept fighting till the end.
They didn't, and there was definitely not a lack of effort in this defeat. Just didn't quite find the shooting strokes, so I'm sure Coach will be pleased.
Sometimes you just don't have it. Today was one of those days.
Very true. Last shot of the game, and it is off the mark for number 23, Kyle Frazier. The final score here will be 75-56. Team Florida versus over Team UConn, as the players get ready to shake it up. Good sportsmanship. Stay tuned here on Netcast Sports for more action. Game 3 will be coming up here shortly at Covenant Day School.